Hey everyone, how are you doing? Didn't quite get everything ready for the stream today. Yeah, I was in the middle of taking a nap, but apparently nobody woke me for dinner. So, didn't quite get everything ready for the stream I wanted to, at least not on time. So, what I'm doing now is I'm doing some testing, but I'm doing it in a way that I can show you what's going on. There you go. Ugh. Yeah, I was woken up. I was planning to take like a 2-hour nap, have dinner, and then be able to go on and get stuff done for the stream. And no, they let me sleep until about, literally 2 or 3 minutes ago. Basically, I woke up, started the stream. Oh, a crash has occurred. What now? So we're going to do some debugging right now. If UV map equals... Huh. Okay, so I should probably show you what's going on. Let me close all this. So, you know how I was saying I wanted to go back and, maybe, completely move the Lightwave writing software out? Well, I did that. And, this is it. This is the new Lightwave importer. I'm slowly adding in functions. Like I have a process object where it actually goes through and, writes all the stuff. But I have separately an import system, which actually goes through and, says, okay, process this object. Well, it goes through and it processes the object. Good morning, Pink. But down here at the bottom, it will go through each layer's children and process that object. The whole idea is that it will eventually just, compress perfectly every time. Alright, let's try changing this. Because the current bug that I saw had to deal with, well, that. Alright, so let's try building. No. Alrighty. One second. Okay. So maybe if we change what UV map is. I mean, I believe it, void is effectively a size, so... No, not S size T, although that would be nice too. There. And the reason we're doing it that way is because we want to actually send the data back through. Alright, so Okay, so here we're actually having, void current map saying you can't change between those two. Alright. Wow, Olar, be a little loud, don't you? I think the thing that pisses me off the most is that they didn't wake me up for dinner. Can't do that. Okay. Alright. So, in going through here, we have, quite a number of items that I've built up. Basically, the whole idea is that this is what imports it into Lightwave. Now, I already have it almost completely working with the WMOs. Actually, if we come down here, read group, no, I don't want read. Build. You'll see that this code right here is a lot shorter than what it used to be. That's because most of that stuff has actually been moved off. And this is where all that code is. All we're doing here is returning the data that we need to correctly build it over here. But right now, it's having problems with the UV map. Because what I was seeing was it was coming down here to UV map and saying, nope. Maybe I need to do this. Which means that this just becomes that, and up here just becomes that. I don't know if that will work. But the tough part is I want to show you stuff and I can't do it until I fix this particular bug. Oh, I'm in the way. I'm sorry. Just shows you just how scatterbrained I am when I just wake up. There's a good chance that we're going to take a break sometime during tonight's stream so I can go get some food. So it won't be a long break, but it'll be there. Different piece, please. Forged in blood. Yeah. Well, they didn't even call me for dinner, so... Yay. So, there it is, just in a pile, waiting for me. Now, I had thought that with the, nope, still crashing. I had thought that with the changeover, we'd be able to, Huh. Yeah, this is a piece of convoluted conversions just to make this work. But, you know, then it's erroring out here. It says if this is not equal to that, then... Alright. What's the debug say? Alright, so... As you can see, I actually have it set up in 3 different groupings now. First, it reads the data. Then, it builds the data. And as you can see, the building the data is what takes the most time. Importing takes almost no time. So, the reading of the WMO and converting it into a data that we can export is what takes the most time. So, we could probably go through there and figure out some way of making it work. Making it take less time. But, not yet. So I don't know why the UV map is causing a problem. Where's common? Gets to creating texture. Let's double check all these settings. I mean, it's sounding like, you know, it gets to UV map, and, you know, if not UV map, then it crashes. Except it should be saying, you know, if it does not equal 0. If it equals 0, error. I don't see what the problem is. Okay, I've got a headache. Great. I don't know. Maybe I should delay the stream for like another hour. Give myself a chance to fix the headache, get some food, speed up the harvest, and teleport myself off this rock. I swear to you, I had this working earlier. I don't know why it's not working now. Anyways. This is still taking an average of 68 seconds or so. Come on, load, finish. 68 seconds. It's still crashing. Break there. Well, it says this is the next statement, so it's actually having a problem here. Okay. Yes, reload. Yeah, it's having a problem setting the projection type. There. So, why is it having a problem? This was working just fine earlier. Was it because I decided to put it inside here? I mean, this is just checking to make sure that, you know, there is a texture. I was actually... No, I had that working too. Okay, so create texture. texture layer ID equals texture ID as an image, and the texture ID is Stormwind Crate. This is weird. Oh, as you can see, I can do stuff like, add transparency, and I've added double-sidedness, so anything can be double-sided or transparent now. Well, base transparency. Which is actually something I use for the water. The water needs both of those set, so... It's nice. I can write a single, build to Lightwave, system. Huh. How's the stream wonky? Are you in Europe? Do you need an adapter? Alright, let's try opening 08. That takes less time. Usually about 40 seconds as opposed to 02's, 60. I can barely hear the music at all. Huh. Ah, there we go. Okay, so it's still crashing. Not that I expected it not to. Yeah, see, that reads in 43 seconds. Setting image projection type. Okay. Okay, so it's definitely the problem is here. Ah. Oh. Come on, don't sneeze. All right, so it says here that the problem is doing one of these, doing this. And actually, we can detail... Well, no. It actually says right here, this is the next line we're going to do. But it had a problem doing this. Oh, pardon me. So... let's check M. Huh? Well, that all looks good. So I have no idea what's going on here. Well, I guess we got to do a difference. Unfortunately, the difference isn't going to help. I mean, I was going to... yeah. Difference isn't going to help. Because, it's so different for where it was. I mean, I was actually in the middle of committing it when this bug suddenly showed up. I was like, okay, let's double check everything, and let's okay, ADTs are mostly working. Let's check WMOs again, and bug. But yeah, I actually got ADTs to work, ish. So if I were to try loading up an ADT file. Okay. Took you 4 minutes in between the two comments. Alright, give me about 5 minutes or so, and I'll be back. Well, not even that. It'll be only a few seconds. Be right back.